Hello, friend. I'm Reverend Rick Beatty. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Royal Oak in Royal Oak, Michigan. And it's an honor to share this midweek connection with you. We're starting a brand new year today. It's Wednesday, January the 1st, 2025. And something that Edwene Gaines said recently was, might be a paraphrase of mine on her statement. Together we thrive in 2025, and I kind of like that. I've adopted it as a mantra for myself and our community. I want to share with you first of all, I want to let you know about our website, unityroyaloak.org. Or you can go to unityofroyaloak.org and just ignore the warning about the lack of a security certificate. It failed suddenly, so you can click through and go ahead anyway, because the moment you connect, we just have one site. We have two domains that point to it. So, and if you don't understand any of that, I got it. For those of you who do, you do. Anyway, unityroyaloak.org, O-R-G. You can find out about everything we have going on, both virtually, like this experience, and hybrid, live and in person, and also online, and then online only, or in person only. So we have all of it. And thank you for your generosity during 2024. We're grateful for the many ways that people are finding benefit here at Unity of Royal Oak and are sharing their abundance with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm going to read, and by the way, my email is Rick, R-I-C, at unityroyaloak.org. And I would love to encourage you, if you are looking for some support, if you have spiritual questions, you can set up some time and we can be on the phone together or in a Zoom call and explore whatever it is that you have on your mind. Okay. For January the 1st, I love the cover. We have a lot of deer in Michigan, and I have adjacent to where I live, there's a little woods, and there's a little herd of deer in there. And they're often in my yard or in my neighbor's yard. It's a beautiful reminder that we're connected with all of life, right? The animals, the trees, the birds, the fishes, other beings. And it's actually a sacred responsibility of ours to care for all of that, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. So for Wednesday, January 1st, 2025, by the way, I share this Daily Word with you with the permission of Unity, the publishers of Daily Word. The theme for today is Fresh Start. The affirmation, I harness the potent power of the present moment for a fresh start. I like that altogether. I harness the potent power of the present moment for a fresh start. There may be no better time to imagine a new story for yourself than at the start of a year that feels exciting and full of possibility. I seize the day to make a fresh start. I begin in a period of quiet contemplation by feeling the power of the present. I'm going to say this sentence again. I begin in a period of quiet contemplation by feeling the power of the present. This moment, right now. The power of now. Somebody wrote that book already. In prayer, I claim the divine ideas of imagination and zeal to imagine my goals for the new year and have the energy to get started on them. The year is stretched out before me, inviting me to begin again. I rise to meet the opportunity, eager and faith-filled, rejuvenated and inspired. I live as the divine being I am, blessed and equipped to make my dreams come true. Notice it isn't asking to be equipped. It says, I live as the divine being I am, blessed and equipped to make my dreams come true. We have within us everything we need to create the life, the year ahead that we want, thought by thought, moment by moment. And if we do that with integrity and openness and a mind that's open to question what you think you know, and a mind that's open to seek out the guidance of however you think about it. Infinite wisdom, divine intelligence, the Holy Spirit, all pointing to the same thing. All pointing to the same thing. The Bible verse for today's reading is from Revelation 21:5. And the one who was seated on the throne said, "See, I am making all things new." And also said, "Write this, for these words are trustworthy and true." See, I am making all things new. It's one of my favorite verses. It's always true. And I learned that I can begin again and again and again. I'm always a choice. I always have the power to choose. We've had just an extraordinary December here at Unity of Royal Oak in so many ways. We had a wonderful Christmas Eve service, blew my mind. The integration of the music and the message, very, very powerful. We had a burning bowl last night. It's just been a really good time. And, you know, going forward, there's the possibility of lots of change this year. But let's not look for it. Let's pay attention to what is happening around us and trust and know that everything is always working out in our favor. I am amazed at how often that is true for me. Everything is always working out for me because it always does and it always has. So I don't do, if you heard the burning bowl last night, I haven't done set intentions or New Year's resolutions, that kind of thing. I set intentions. I don't do resolutions or goals as much as I used to. I don't do resolutions at all because after about day 5, it's like, okay, I want to lose 50 pounds. Great. Just do it. Just for me, I just hold the intention because I used to set myself up for failure. And of course, then, you've been doing really good for a week and you fall off the wagon, so to speak, and you eat a big meal or you're out and you splurge. Well, then that's the excuse to just let it go. I can't do this. I can't keep myself focused. So that's not true. That's not true. You can begin again. I make a fresh start. And I think about when I made the transition from my manufacturing career of 31 years to ministry 22 years ago. It was a fresh start in a big way. I don't know what you're dealing with as far as making a fresh start, but you do. And know that you have the power within you to make that start and to make it stick. We move toward our objective. It's a teaching that Martha Creek, my mentor, and I consider her my minister, she talks about, embrace it all and move in the direction of your dream. Move towards that. So I invite you to do the same thing. In a moment, I'm going to begin a meditation with you. I'll turn the music up a little bit so you can hear it better. I'm using some copyright-free music for meditation. There's a lot of it out there available. I didn't know, so you can find everything about it on YouTube. I swear to goodness. So in this moment, I invite you to just scan your body. See if you're carrying any tension anywhere. I'm pretty chill and relaxed today. New Year's Day, I never do a lot on New Year's Day. I know some people have big plans, but for me it's a chill day. I wanted to come into the church and record this to share with you. I hope that you've had an amazing holiday time, whatever you've done. And if you haven't, if you're finding yourself pressed on or anxious about the holidays, reach out to somebody. Talk to someone. Talk to me. Email me. Call me. Go to our website. It's got all of the contact information there. Okay, so just scan your body to find out if you're carrying any stress or tension. And if you've noticed it in your neck, maybe, sometimes in my right shoulder, just let it drain away. Invite it to drain away. And now we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So breathe in, hold it, sigh it out. I find the process of taking the breath in and pushing a little, because we tend to be shallow breathers. Give our lungs some exercise, get some oxygen deep into the lung. So I like to take that deep breath in through the nose, hold it, sigh it out. There's something for me about when I sigh it out and it's audible and it's out through my mouth. It's like a process, like into the nose, hold it, out through the mouth, release. So one more in, hold it, sigh it out. And now allow your breath to take its normal rhythm, whatever your rhythm is. Don't have to speed it up, don't have to retard it, slow it down, just let it be. Let it be as it comes. I'm going to turn the music up. With each breath, allow yourself to relax a little bit more completely. Meditation is a process of turning our attention, our focus, away from the outer world and touching the stillness of the life within us. It's a process of stilling the thoughts by giving the mind something to do, to focus on your breath. Notice how your clothing moves as you inhale to accommodate the expanding capacity of your lungs. Notice how the air as you breathe in through your nose feels as it flows through your nose. With each breath, become a little bit more relaxed. If you hear a noise, either where you are or from this, maybe a truck goes by or something, let it be simply a reminder to turn away from the outer and to turn within. And at this time I invite you we're going to say a prayer in a moment. I'm going to ask you to call to mind any circumstance or situation or person or place or thing that you would like to bless. Just hold it in your mind. hold the image in your mind. Might be you, might be prayers for maybe taking a trip, you're on the road. Whatever it is, just hold the energy in your mind, because at the level of energy, we're all equal. We're all connected all the time. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin talked a lot about a noosphere, a living network. Well, we are part of a living network because our energy affects each other. That's why we hold a positive thought, for each one that we're blessing, each one looking for healing. We don't talk about the disease, we see them whole. If you are dealing with a condition, a medical condition, don't keep it alive in you by talking about it all the time. But talk about health, not the disease. Talk about your health, yes, but from the standpoint of like, I claim health and wholeness. I release. There's an affirmation, denial and an affirmation together, which is very powerful. It's one to make the space and then to put something new. So perhaps you're having some people said to me late recently, I've got a cold, I've got a cough. They did. And I said, deny the cough any power to disturb your peace and affirm your health and wholeness now. This is the way, it's the way of thinking. What we're really always doing is retraining our thinking. So if you would pray with me. God of love and presence and peace and power, we give thanks for this brand new year. We give thanks for the opportunity to create moment by moment by moment the experience of our choosing. And we know that if we feel like we made a mistake, we can choose again. And we do. We bless each other. We bless those who will experience this particular meditation whenever they do. Know that you're being thought of. That there was a great intention to do this today. Great intention to celebrate. It's snowing here, God, and it's pretty. So I'm wearing my snow sweater. And I trust, God, that you are at the work in the life of every single person who hears these words. Everyone, without exception. And it is our intention collectively to be a blessing on the world. So see the picture behind me over my shoulder of that blue-green marble from in space, the Earth. I love to look at that picture because it just shows us as one planet without a bunch of political or other geographic boundaries. Whatever you're doing today, the rest of the evening, whatever you're doing at this time of year, I trust and know that God is with you. And we remember that the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well. Namaste.